Can you believe it's already been 5 years of Eat Live Love San Fernando Valley? Over the years, we've filmed inside the best restaurants in the San Fernando Valley, uncovered hidden gems you didn't even know existed, and shared the craziest behind-the-scenes stories from our food adventures. In today's special anniversary episode, you'll hear from local businesses we featured, our videographers who've captured it all, and of course, some of the most unforgettable food and community moments in Los Angeles. Whether you're thinking of where to eat in the San Fernando Valley, looking for the best restaurants in Los Angeles, or just love a good story, this episode is for you.
Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm the owner and manager of Grande Italiani restaurant here in Canoga Park. When we first opened, we were struggling a little bit, and Scott came in and did a fantastic job for us. I mean, it was during COVID time, and he was just stupendous. He did a little video. I thought maybe, okay, here's a guy come in and he's gonna charge us an arm and a leg. And I was very pleased to find out that no, he actually wanted to help little businesses out, and mine was fortunately one of them. So he went into the kitchen, took some videos, this and that, and then made a beautiful splash on YouTube and on his website, which is Eat Live Love. Is that right? Did I get it right? Okay, and you can still see the videos. He's done like over 100 of them now. I think we were number 12. So we were kind of early in the game and very fortunate. And to this day, I have people come in and say, I saw that video. Wow, that's fire. That's really cool. That's very nice. And so, Scott, I love you. You're wonderful. You're always welcome here with the family. And everyone listening to this, you come in too. Thank you.
So behind every episode of Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley is an incredible team of videographers who have captured all of the laughs, the spills, and of course, the crazy moments. And today we're bringing them on camera for the very first time. Finally, time to put names with the faces. So these are our videographers, Chris, and the man, the myth, the legend, Leo. And again, we're here at Moon Sushi. This is probably one of the most underrated sushi spots you're gonna find here in Los Angeles. My kids, if you ask them where they can go out any day of the week, this is the spot. And you got some of the best sushi in town. And you would never think that here in the city of Winnetka, but I'm telling you guys, just look at their reviews. This is probably one of our most popular episodes. So definitely come by and support these guys. All right, so who eats the most food during the filming outside of me? Because a lot of times there's a battle to see who's gonna eat all the food that's left over.
Yeah, that's Leo for sure, without a doubt.
Because when the food comes out, like sometimes you're looking at it and you know in a couple seconds when Scott's not looking, I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of that.
And Scott likes to film at lunchtime, and we haven't ate lunch yet, and we just gotta watch him eat and smell all this food.
Right, and because the food isn't, it's not a kale salad that we're featuring, that we haven't featured yet. So I would say that for the most part, it's food that's pretty mouth-watering. And if you guys come in with an empty stomach, for me, I always come in with an empty stomach, but I know how much food I'm going to be eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if not, then we're definitely getting leftovers, or we're going to order something to go at the very end, because all the stuff looks good all the time.
My name is Diana from Tang and Java. I just want to say that Eat, Live, and Love with Scott actually helped the small business like me. It supports the whole community, especially the small business owners. I just want to say happy 5th year anniversary, Eat, Live, and Love.
What's the wildest or most unexpected thing that you had happen on camera over the last 5 years?
You want to go first?
Only one that comes to mind is probably gonna be when we had a car accident right in front of main kitchen, because we were right about to shoot, and then you just hear this big bang, and it was crazy. It was so random.
Right, because of all the noises. I mean, heaven knows that we've had fire trucks, ambulances, police cars, police helicopters, garbage trucks, I mean, you name it. there have been things where we've had to stop filming or a bus comes by.
Yeah.
And especially it's frustrating because I've nailed the open right after the 15th time, and at the very last sentence, a massive vehicle comes by.
Never
and I'm
fails.
like, oh man, I'm just gonna go back to my place. I already know this isn't gonna work.
And it never fails. It's like every single time we shoot, there's always that.
Always something.
It'll be quiet until we push record, and then
Exactly.
Well, the only thing Aleix has to say about Scott and Eat, Live, Love is that we love him, we appreciate him, we appreciate all the help that he gave us along the way, doing the nice video for us. It really brought people into the door, letting them know that we're here and that they have a kosher option here in West Hills. And we really appreciate Scott and his team. There's no more professional than these guys. We really appreciate it. We love you, Scott.
Which episode was the toughest to pull off, but totally worth it at the same time?
I would definitely say Bomb Burger.
Yeah, that thing was.
That was one of our hottest episodes to date.
The hottest. I mean, the food was incredible,
Yeah.
right? I mean, if you ever had a bomb burger, you gotta try those guys out. Just the cheese filled inside the burger, unbelievable. And so you got to follow them on social media and definitely try them out if you haven't already. But that day, it was already like 100 plus degrees out. And then inside that food truck, it must have been 150. It was like the equivalent of being at Death Valley. I was worried for you guys that the equipment was going to overheat that day.
Yeah.
We got so lucky.
Well, we were overheating for sure.
Yeah, you definitely lost your water weight on that one.
Hi, this is Mike from Mama's Donuts. I want to say thank you to Scott and Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley. Congratulations on your 5 years anniversary. And yeah, it was an awesome experience with these guys. They came in, they made the place look good, the food look good, and they brought us some new customers and highlighted our specialty donuts and everything. Thank you, Scott. It was great.
When you think back over the past 5 years, what's the one moment that still brings a smile to your face?
Honestly, I'd say the Greek festival, because as soon as we got there, they treated us like family. Like it was a party. As soon as we went inside, like it was go time.
Yeah. And Scott dancing. Oh, that'll bring a smile. We'll have to put a video of that.
There probably should be laws against me dancing, but it was fun. And you got caught up because it really was a family atmosphere, and just to be part of that. To me, what I remember most about that is when I am trying basically the Greek donuts, the loukoumades, right? And I get offered a drink and it looks like water. And I know in the back of my head, there is no way in the world that could possibly be water. And you could take a whiff of it before it even got close to my mouth. And I'm thinking to myself, like I said in the video, that I'm pretty sure that this could power most automobiles. So that was just an overall fun day because you were able to experience and being able to get to know all the people that put that event and festival together and what it took, and to be able to hear their stories, whether it be how many chickens they were cooking, right, or the grandmas that get together at the beginning of the year to plan for that event,
For the dessert.
right, and just to be able to learn that story, that was just an amazing day.
Yeah, I agree.
What was yours?
Mine was definitely the Dia de los Muertos event when Scott had his face painted. That was solid. That was super funny.
You know what's funny about that is Leo and I were talking as we walked by it the first time. He's like, "Oh, Scott, you should do that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm completely down for it." And for some reason, he didn't actually think I had the courage enough to be able to do it. And it's one of those things that my kids have always wanted to do it. And I remember showing it to my family afterwards. They couldn't believe it. But I remember like, yeah, this looks like a loads of fun. And it was a really interesting and cool experience to be able to actually do that on camera.
Yeah, that made the video. That was
Was it easy to wash off after?
And surprisingly, it was. That's a good question. Because, you know, sometimes like that, you would think that it just sticks and dries. But basically with the washcloth, it was gone.
Today we're talking about a good friend of mine, Scott Himmelstein, great player, great supporter of all things San Fernando Valley. He's a great dude. He has a great team. His support system is always ready to reach out to local businesses, as well as the real estate industry. That man is killing it in the real estate game. So if you have any questions on real estate, if you're a small business owner like myself who's looking for some extra attention, shout out to Scott. Let him know where you're at and he'll come through. He will help you so much. Customers love him. They brought in business for us. So we're just eternally grateful to have him shine a light on us. Thank you again, Scott.
One of the things that I'm most grateful for after 130 episodes and doing this for more than 5 years is being able to have the relationship with so many different business owners and people who put together all the events and festivals here in the San Fernando Valley. I have learned so much from these people, and I consider myself one of the most blessed people here in Southern California to be able to get to know these people and to be able to share their story to you. Because it's not just a restaurant, it's not just a festival, it's not just a new park opening, it's so much more for this community. And more importantly than that, it's being able to meet so many of you guys in person. Now, one of my favorite stories is I was actually in the Best Buy parking lot in Northridge about 2 years ago, and I was leaving the store. I was with my family. I was walking back to my car with my family, and there was this car following us. And I just assumed at the time that they basically just wanted our parking spot. But he was kind of looking at us kind of strangely. So I actually went to him and said, "Can I help you?" And he basically rolled down his window even further and he says, "Hey, aren't you the restaurant guy?" And that was one of the coolest things because it meant that people in the community were watching the videos as we really wanted to be able to support so many local businesses. And as you know, right now, it's a really hard time to run a local business here in Southern California, especially a restaurant. So it's all about being able to support and give back to all these restaurants and different businesses that we've featured over the years.
Thank you, Scott, for showcasing the bistro in Woodland Hills. We are super excited to be a part of your venture.
We are here, Healthy Living. Thank you for your video and congratulations for your 5 years anniversary.
We are here on Healthy Living and we had a great experience on the episode and we want to thank you for your help and hope you can enjoy.
Hey Scott, congrats on 5 years from Blackheart Coffee.
Hi, my name is Gabby. Come here to Las Vegas Street and I'm happy for your 5 years anniversary. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tanya, from Moon Sushi Bar. So we got a bunch of love from Scott page and all the feedback is awesome. Everybody from this neighborhood and from somewhere far away. So they give us the love and we got pretty good customer. So thank you, love you so much, Scott.
Wow. What an incredible journey the past 5 years have been. From amazing businesses we've featured to the community events and of course the unforgettable stories we've shared. None of this would even be possible without this incredible community. So if you love this anniversary episode, make sure to hit that like button, definitely subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss the next Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley adventure. And of course, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your favorite Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley memory or a local spot you think we should be featuring next. And from my family, our family to yours, thank you for 5 amazing years, and I can't wait to see what the next 5 years brings.